Hey crew, what's up?
This is the Train Together podcast, a guided weights workout. I'm Lana Parks.
And I'm Jack Faulkner.
We're best mates, parents, and experienced personal trainers based in Byron Bay, Australia.
The Train Together podcast is here to help you feel good, move well, and do more of the stuff you love. We nail the basics with simple and sustainable training that complements your life instead of taking over it.
No matter where you're at with your training journey, we will give you everything you need to be confident with your training and get strong for life.
With us in your ears, you'll know what to do, when to do it, and how to lift properly.
We're here to give you high quality guidance and do all of the hard work so you can just show up, put your headphones in, and train hard.
But don't worry, there'll be plenty of banter, shits and giggles along the way.
The Train Together podcast.
It's a workout in your ears.
Let's go. We would like to start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we are recording today, the Arakwal people of the Bundjalung Nation. We would also like to pay our respects to elders past and present.
Before we jump into the session, crew, the best way to train with us and track your sessions and get the most out of all of your workouts is using the Train Together app. It links seamlessly with this podcast and gives you everything you need to get the gains that you want. If you don't want to use the app, then you do need a pen and paper or the notes on your phone. That way you can track the sessions, and we'll talk about this a lot in the episode. Anyway, let's get it done. Hey crew, what is up? Welcome to week 6 of program 28. Oh, holy, it has been a good one, hey?
Look out. Week 6, big stuff. I am gassed.
Yeah, I know. We are low on energy because we just gave everything in that session, and hopefully you've got plenty to give us now as you jump into it. What have we got coming up, Lance?
We have a really solid session coming up, guys. You know what's up by now, but quick run through here. We are today going to be working towards 0 to 1 reps in the tank. So pretty much nothing in the tank is our goal today. We're working hard, but we're maintaining our form. But really, we want to push all the way through. Session-wise, we have, to kick things off,
Crew, you know the deal, all right? If prone row to start, chest over the bench, back and bis working hard. Into our vertical press for shoulders and triceps, a little bit of core working too. Lateral lunge for that lower body, especially those adductors and glutes. And then we're going to go into that superset chest fly, isolating the pecs into our Russian twist to work the obliques and abs. Finishing off with some more chest for some push-ups, maxing out and getting as many as you can. Hopefully a PB for this program.
Huge, guys. So let's get warm. Let's get into the session. Find your space for our warm-up here. You will need your band and a mat if need be. Before or as you are doing that, it's all all shits and giggles until someone giggles and shits. What do you got for me, Jack?
For me, my shit is that I've just been missing my family at home a bit. Like, everyone's kind of been together, doing bits and bobs. My cousins have been doing stuff together. And definitely feeling like I need to go see them. But locked in for May, so a couple of weeks with everybody's going to be good. See the grandparents. Yeah, just be back at home and, you know, chill out with the family. It's going to be really nice. But my giggle is that I've been learning a new skill. So I've been foiling, which is like basically surfing, but with this thing on the bottom that lifts you out of the water, and it's really bloody hard. I started a couple months ago, and I've just been getting ejected, like launched left, right, and center, like flying, looking like an absolute kook. But it just started to click this week, and there's been some good waves for it, so I'm feeling good, and it's pretty surreal feeling. It feels like you're flying.
Love that. That's so cool. All right, so what has gone good for me this week? Look, I just feel like my training in general has gone pretty good. I'm getting my 3 sessions in. I'm staying consistent, so I'm pretty stoked with that. I'm feeling really good about that. I'm getting them in and just no excuses. And then my shit for the week.
All good, all bad, all good. What have you got?
I've just put my car in for a service today. My rego's due. Got to pay my tax soon. So I'm just, whoa!
Get out of here.
I'm just feeling that my bank account's just about to go real. So a bit of stress there, but that's right. It's only money.
That's it. Only numbers, isn't it?
That's
Until
it.
they run out.
That's it.
But
We'll be right. I could quit my job and live, you know, quite happily until at least the weekend. So.
But everybody's feeling it at the moment. Like, you know, things are expensive. Like, everything costs. Groceries are up.
That's it.
Insurance, regiment, all those things. But we're in it together, crew. This is why this workout's free. So you guys can go smash it out with a set of dumbbells. You'll be sweet.
Let's go.
You. You're listening to the Train Together podcast with Lana Parks and Jack Faulkner. Before we dive into our session, we're going to get nice and warm, okay? So we're just going to run through a couple of mobility movements that will help for the day, and then we'll go into a couple of movements that get us prepped so we can work well and work properly through our exercises today. So we're going to kick ourselves off with an archer. So if I move around a little bit with my mic, I am sorry, but basically the archer is really good for opening up through the thoracic spine, okay? So through that upper back, and it's the rotation part. You hear my knees click on the way down. I feel like an old man some days. So lying down on the floor on our side with our knees tucked up in line with our hips here. You can do this with our both hands long out in front or with our arms bent and fingertips tucked behind our head here. So you're going to open up, draw a bow and arrow, turn and look the other way, up and over. Breathe out and then breathe in, come back. Repeat that, but as you do it, you're going to keep your knees touching and your bottom knee touching the floor. If you can turn all the way over with comfort, you can straighten out the bottom leg and just pop the top knee on the floor and keep that one pinned down. Same movement, breathing out and turning. On the next one, you're going to hold when you come all the way over and breathe out. Breathe in this position. And breathe out, relax into that stretch again. Nice, and then roll over to the other side, and we're going to repeat. So all we do is either roll over or swivel, tuck the knees up, or just straighten out the bottom leg and put the top knee on the floor. And whether you had your arms bent with fingertips behind the head or both hands out in front, whatever one you were doing, you go back to that. Draw your bow and arrow, or open up with that body. Breathe out, turn the head, look behind, and then breathe back in, come back. Repeat that movement, keeping your top knee on the bottom knee and both knees touch, and then the bottom knee touching the floor, or just that one knee down the whole time. Breathe out as you extend and turn through that thoracic spine, the upper back. On this last one, we're going to do a double exhale. So open up, breathe out. Breathe in and hold that position. Exhale, sink into it again. And slowly bring yourself back to center. From here, we're going to do our adductor hip rock. So bring yourself up onto all fours. We're going to take our foot out to the side and stay on the other knee. So we have 4 points of contact, but one leg is way out to the side. And all we do is stick our butt out and then rock our our bum back towards our heel, and then back up to our 4-point position at the top with the foot out to the side. Rock back and just go through that, and you should feel a stretch here through the inside of the stretched leg, the one that is out to the side. So moving back into it, stick that butt right out. 2 more, and this will loosen us off a little bit for our lateral lunge that we have and our third exercise of the day today. Swapping sides for me, so back to all fours, other leg goes out to the side, and then rocking back and forth, sticking your bum out, keeping that back nice and flat. Find that stretch through the inside of the leg that is out, so the adductors and that groin there. And keep on rocking. Hopefully you're increasing the range slightly before we go into our bird dog. So back to all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Tilt that pelvis back and forth a little bit and find a position where you are halfway between the furthest arch you can do and the most rounded you can make the back. Small arch in that back, and you're going to breathe into your tummy. And then you're going to imagine you're wrapping a corset around that midline and bracing super tight. You hold that position with the back, and then you extend opposite limbs, pushing that heel back, lifting the arm in front, come back down, and then swap sides. Staying tight to that core, no arch, no twists through the body at all, and just keep on alternating. Breathe in as you come down, brace tight, exhale, get super tight on the way up. Make sure that we don't lift that foot too high behind us, okay? So keep going with those. No arching or changing through the back. Coming back down. 1 more. And then staying in this position here, we're going to go into our eccentric push-up. So this is the lowering part of our push-up. If you are not very good at push-ups or they are not your strongest point, then feel free to do this on your knees and then come up with these however you would like to. So whether you're on your knees or in full, we want a nice straight body. Hands are just outside shoulder width. We come down nice and slowly, pushing our nose out to make a triangle with our hands, elbows at 45 degrees. Slow, slow, slow. And then coming back however you need. So rolling up or rocking back to your knees and then repeat. Slow, controlled movement. Chest goes out towards the floor. Elbows at 45. Control. And then go back to your starting point however you need. We're going to do 2 more of these. Really fight that slowness on the way down. Elbows at 45. Chest goes out to tap. As soon as that chest touches, you can relax. Rock back, come back to your starting point, and 1 more for me. Make this the slowest one yet. Fight gravity the whole way down. Nose goes out in front. Nice work. Standing up for me and grabbing out a band. So you should have one, as we said, you needed that in the intro. So it's just one that gives a little bit of resistance. We're going to do a banded single arm row. So you're going to need to attach this to something that is about belly button height. This can be a rig, it could be a plate rack, it can be anything that you can loop it around or tie it to. And then we're just going to do a banded single arm row. So grab that band in one hand, step back far enough so that it's nice and tight. From here we are square to the rig, shoulders back and down, drive the elbow low and squeeze in tight to the side, and we get the back muscles working. Stretch back to the starting point where the arm is long, shoulder down, elbow low, tuck in and squeeze, feel that back turn on. And just cycle through those. We're going to do about 10 here. When you come back, you want that whole shoulder to move back. You don't want to just move the arm and the shoulder pop up and over, okay? So we want to make sure that we don't pop up. We get set back and down as we squeeze in tight. 2 more on this side. Then all we do is swap the hands, step to the side so the hand is lined up with that band. And we do the same. Tightness to start, shoulder down, elbow low, squeeze tight with the arm. And then extend back out. Feeling the muscles down underneath the armpit, down the side of the back, around the shoulder blade work. Repeat the reps here. Stretch forwards, shoulder down, elbow low, squeeze tight. Good, and again. 2 more. And the last thing we're going to do, there's 2 options here. If you have a booty band or a loop band, then you're going to use that one. That'll be my preference for this. If not, you're going to need a easy resistance band that is nice and thin, okay? So for the loop band, you just pop your wrists in it. You got our shoulder set back and down and elbows tight. If you're using a loop band, you do the same movement, shoulder blades back and down, elbows tight to our sides, and then you just pinch the band between your thumb and index finger, and you're going to pull it apart as you go. But with the loop band, all we need to do, keep that same position with the elbows tight, take the wrist nice and wide, and then control back in. Wrist nice and wide, control back in. We want to keep tension on that band the whole time. And we're trying to work the external rotators of the shoulder here, okay, to stabilize for our shoulder press and chest pressing movements. Warmed up for that prone row 2. And you should start to get it to burn after about 8. If not, then it's not hard enough. Next week, grab a harder one for me. 3 more. Tension the whole time, shoulders back and down, elbows stay pinned to the sides. All we're doing is rotating that upper arm in the socket. Don't let it come away from the body. And done there. And that is us ready to rock and roll for our first exercise of the day. For day 1 here today of week 1, you're going to need to have your bench set up on an incline, and you're going to need some dumbbells ready to roll, and maybe a box or bench in front of that for your prone row. Okay, crew? So get yourself ready to rock and roll. We will see you there to do our prone row very shortly. Let's get today done. We're warm, you're warm, and his weights ain't gonna lift themselves. Let's train together. Alrighty, crew. First session of week 6. First exercise of week 6. We are into our prone row. It goes without saying at this point in the program, you need your incline bench, your box set up in front of you if you use one, or your bench in front of you, and then your warm-up weights ready to rock and roll. If you haven't got those ready by now, make sure you go and get those set up. If you have jumped to this episode for some reason, go back to 28.1, the first week of the program, and build with us through it, okay? So guys, today we are going to we're going to have a 1 or less in the tank, okay? With this exercise, the prone row, it's totally safe for you to max out and get to the point where you cannot possibly do another rep, okay? So if you got 10 comfortably last week and you're guessing going up and you haven't done that, go up now, push yourself for this week and try for at least 8, okay? Getting into our 2 warm-up sets for today, you've got a minimum of 8 reps on the first one, okay? If you feel like you need more, then get that. We're going to jump straight into this exercise. So chest all the way over the top of the bench, straddle and get comfortable driving those hips into the bench, okay? Grab those weights in hand and bring them back under the shoulders. From here, set the shoulders down towards the hips, drive the elbows back behind you, squeeze that back tight and lift the chest a tiny bit and return back down to the start. Repeat through that 8 times for me. So make sure every single time we get a full stretch at the bottom. We drive those hips into the bench, drive the shoulders back and down and get a really big squeeze on every single rep. Sweet, nail your 8 for me. And as soon as you're done with your 8, you're going to have a little chat to La, and then you're going to go into your second warm-up set in about 30 seconds.
Yeehaw. All right, g'day guys. How we going? Hope you are pumped for a big session here. I sure am. So let's pop those weights away. Get your second working set, not your working set, wow. Your second warm-up set out and ready to roll. We'll pretty much get straight into it. We're gonna go for 5 reps here, guys, before then going up to our working weight.
Cool, get those on your box, ready to rock and roll.
Let's go.
Let's go, 5 reps, chest over the top, grab those dumbbells in hand, big breath in, drive the elbows back, squeeze tight. Exhale at the top, or hold the breath, whatever works best for you. Get tight on every single rep. 5, boom. Easy, simple, smashed it.
Good stuff. All right, crew. So a little breather here. Hopefully they felt good. Hopefully you are feeling warm and ready to get into week 6, 3 working sets, 8 to 10 reps. So get your weight out, have a little breather, get pumped. We're gonna get this done. How'd they feel, Jack?
Felt heavy because I was geeing you guys up last week saying I was going to try the 32.5s. So I warmed up on 17.5 and 27.5 to go to 32.5s. And the 27.5s felt like a working set. So hopefully I'm warmed up and everything else will feel good.
All right, gang. So we are going to go on a 2.5 minute timer here. 8 to 10 reps. We're gonna crank them out. Big efforts.
Big session.
Yeah.
First working set, that timer is gonna come on in 5 seconds. So chest up over the top of that bench, dumbbells in hand. We got a 3, a 2, and a 1. A ding, 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 let's go. Shoulders set, elbows go back past the body as we squeeze the shoulder blades tight together and control back down to the bottom position. Repeat a minimum of 8 to 10 reps with nothing in the tank at the end. So max right out for me. Push yourself as hard as you possibly can. Stay focused on the form, guys. If you get to the point where you cannot get the squeeze anymore, feel free to try a couple more out with half or 3/4 range. But make sure you log what you got full-wise. Boom. Alrighty, how many did you get, Lara?
I did 10, but the last 2 were questionable.
A bit clunky. Well, I would love to, I'll just make a note, you know, in that comment, I'll go, I did 8 full ones, 2 partials. That's where we're at.
That's it, good stuff. All right, guys, so you know what is up by now. Pop in what working weight you just did for that first set, how many reps you got out, and if you had anything in the tank. So remember, we want pretty much 0 to maybe 1 rep in the tank there, absolute max. So if you have anything more than 1 rep in the tank, let's go up, yeah, especially if you got those 10 reps. Let's really challenge ourselves today if you were feeling up for it. Obviously, if you're not, stick with where you're at, but let's try and go hard. We're ready to do this.
That's it. If you got your period this morning and it's beating you up, we're proud of you for showing up and getting done. If you went out and feel a bit worse for wear last night, then tough shit, get it done. You know, self-inflicted.
Suck it up.
That's it. We've got a minute on the clock, crew, so make sure you think about what you're going to do better in this next set. So whether that is getting a better squeeze or getting set up a bit better, more comfortably first. Whatever it's going to be, we're going to nail these next 2 reps. Woo! How you feeling, Lana?
You just caught me when I was about to yawn then. But no, I'm feeling pretty good. On that chat, I actually have my period, but doesn't mean that I can't go hard. Some people will obviously, it's dependent, right? But if you follow that trend that's going around now, that if you got your period, you're supposed to just do yoga and whatnot, then
You're never going to get any gains.
Not for me. I feel good, but I do understand that some people do struggle and it's harder for other people, but it doesn't have to be you. I know there's lots of chat around at the moment about cycle syncing and whatnot, but everyone is different. So if you feel good to
Smash it
fucking
out.
go, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Talking
go.
of that, ding, 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 ding.
Boom.
We are on for that second working set, crew. Let's get it. Shoulders back, shoulders down, elbows drive, squeeze the back. Nail the top position, control the weight back down. A minimum of 8. Let's go. Focus. Work hard for me. Dig deep at the end. Go, go, go. Up. Yes, team. Love it. Smash that set out. Really good grind towards the end there. Absolutely love your work. 2 sets in the bag. 1 to go, and promos are done for the program.
Good stuff, guys. All right, we are on fire here. So have a little breather there, sit down, walk around, whatever feels good for you. And let's track what we just did. So what weight you did, how many reps, and what was left in the tank. We have 1 more set to go from here. We've still got 1.5 minutes on the clock, so plenty of time there. Jackie's getting his reps out, looking good. Let's go. Woo! How many?
8.
I reckon
8
you had
and
more
8.
in the tank there.
Oh, mental.
Yeah,
It's
they
definitely,
look
I
good
got
still.
defeated mentally. Yeah. I'll push it in the next one. I should have.
You just do 2 sets of 8.
2 sets
Yeah.
of 8, yeah. You know when the number's there, the minimum, you have it in your head, you feel
Yeah.
a little bit tired and you're like, I'll do the,
Yeah.
I just got caught out fully.
Big time.
I know, busted. Oh. So if you're listening to this and you're in week 6, we love you. Thanks so much for training with us. It's been a pleasure. We would love to know what we could do better. All right, so if there's something we could change, tweak, perfect to help you more the next time we do a guided weights workout, then let us know.
Yeah.
More than happy to be wrong, more than happy to be right.
Roast us, come on. Come at us.
Yeah. It's really good, but your voices are annoying. So
Yeah. Well, we could throw a little filter onto that.
I'm sure
I
there's a way.
reckon. AI could put a voice effect on for sure.
Might be even more annoying. Who knows? 15 seconds.
All right, let's do this. Last set.
Max out. Do as many as you possibly can. I don't care how slow they get at the end, all right? Really pull hard. My fear at the end is getting them back on the box. That's why I kind of finish at that point. And 1. All right, chest over the top. Straddle, grab, pull. Let's get it done. Shoulders set, chest out, squeeze the back. Love it, guys. Start strong. These are just setting us up for the money reps at the end. Now we work. Switch on towards the end, that second half of the set. Dial in, stay focused. Nail the squeeze. Go. Come on. There you go. Finish strong. And a fail for
I'm
Lazi.
stuck.
Get it, guys. Boom. If you are done, amazing. If you're finished 15 seconds ago, amazing too. You absolutely smashed that. We are going to fill that out. Plan for next week and then jump straight into our shoulder press. That vertical press. It's going to be spicy.
That's it, guys. All right, so a little breather there. That is it. Pop in what you just finished on, how many reps you got out, and what was left in the tank. From there, we do not need to plan for next week. That top effort will be in your data, which you can always look back at by pressing the far left circle with the tick on it. That is just underneath the exercise name there. From there, we mark all exercises. It will give you a timer. I'm going to skip that timer because I'm going to meet you for that dumbbell standing shoulder press pretty soon, hey? In about 30 seconds. Now that's it, guys. Pack away your bench. Have a look at what you're going to do for your standing shoulder press. So click on that exercise name. What weights you need for your warm-up, what's your working. Get those weights lined up, ready to go, and we'll see you really soon.
You're listening to the Train Together podcast with Lana Parks and Jack Faulkner.
All right, crew, let's get into our second exercise, our dumbbell standing shoulder press. You should have your warm-up weights out there ready. If you are not ready to roll, hit pause and then come back to us. All right, let's get those weights up. We are going for 8 reps. So hands are stacked over those elbows, dumbbells resting at the shoulders, palms facing towards each other. Solid base here, so we're thinking butt cheeks and abs locked on tight. From here, we press those hands up overhead, extend the elbows, turn the palms away, and then control back down to that starting position with those elbows in front. Think about setting shoulders down, nice and tight at that bottom position, and then back up overhead. Breathing through your reps here, in on the way down, out as you drive up and out. Let's stay tight. Once you have done your 8 there, pop that down. Quick little breather, and then we are up for 5 reps on our second working effort. All right, guys, how'd they feel, Jack?
They felt really good. 10s, half my working weight. If they were feeling heavy, I'd be a bit worried. With this, guys, setting the shoulders down at the bottom is really good to use all those muscles that actually stabilize the shoulder. But at the top, you don't want to lock them down. Let them move freely up and down. Your your shoulder blades will move around your rib cage as you rotate those hands, okay? Why do we bring those hands in close at the bottom? Okay, because if you stay out really wide and we open up in like a crucifix position, your shoulder blade can't move in the position that it wants to at the start. It gets kind of blocked halfway. All right, second warm-up set, 5 reps. Dive straight into it, okay? Butt cheeks and abs. Big breath in. Smash them out. You've got this.
Let's go, guys. Nice stacked forearms at that bottom position. Power up and out. Should start to feel that little heavy by that last 5th rep there. How'd that feel?
Felt good.
Good work, crew. Big efforts there. So we're going to go into 3 working efforts here. Up we go in weight. 9 to 12 reps.
1 or none in the tank, okay? The main thing here that I don't want you to do is to arch over with that back at the bottom, okay? So make sure that we tuck forwards with the pelvis, butt cheeks and abs on, and when we lock out overhead, yeah, we're not getting that bottom sticking out and the back arching. All right, about 15 seconds, we'll cruise straight into it.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna go into our working weights, trying to get our 12 out here. Nail your base, nail your breath. And remember last week I said we don't have to breathe every single rep, okay? You can hold, I do 3s in this one. So I breathe at 3, 6, 9, and then when I finish, okay? Hopefully that's 12. 3 sets of 12 the goal this week. Weights in hand, nice solid base, palms face each other. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Here we go, crew, big effort. So remember to hold that base tight as we come down and power back up overhead. Keep that breath going, whether you're holding it or breathing each rep. Big drive up, palms turn away, hands up and over those shoulders. Let's go. Fight for that base. Once you get towards those last couple of reps now, it's going to start to feel hard. It burns, I know it's getting heavy, but push to maintain that position. You should be close, you should almost be there. Really good work, guys. You got this.
Well, I think sometimes you are like, I'm like done. You're like, you should nearly have this. And I'm like, should I still be going?
Should I be doing more?
No.
But, just if they're setting up, just to
they're
see,
going a bit
you
slow.
go
I did
right
mine a
on
bit
that
fast.
yes.
I did mine a bit fast because I just wanted to get them done. And I knew they're going to be painful. So I was trying to slow down on the next one.
You see that there was a study about the tempo on
No.
the eccentric, that it's maybe not as important as
Really?
what's previously known. Yes. I mean, for form, I would say it definitely is. But
Yeah, and you don't want to bounce to the bottom and put yourself in a shit position. But I think you need to control the weight.
Yes.
But obviously you can get into a deeper stretch and there's muscle fibers. So time and attention, isn't it a thing?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it was one
study,
so.
yeah, on a small group of untrained athletes. We'll see. Lana's trying to talk her way out of her working set. She's into them now. How's the shoulder feeling, Lance?
I'm still going easy.
Yeah. So guys, it's fine. If you have a niggle, an injury, something like that is not 100%, work around it. We do recommend to keep on moving as long as it's like not something that's really, really hurting. If it's painful, I would say manage it, change it, tweak it, swap it out.
Yeah.
If it's something that's really like bugging you consistently, go and see a good physio, okay? Somebody around you will probably recommend one. Take it with a pinch of salt. Some of them are not that good, but there is a lot of good ones around. So be willing to try 1 or 2 out and find one that you gel with. That's just niggles. Go see a physio. Let them love you. 20 seconds.
Woo! Comes around quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I didn't even track that one. I just guessed that you guys would do it. So you guys probably know by now, I hope. But if you haven't, do that quick. Pause it and jump into it. If not, we are on in 5 seconds.
All right, crew, let's do it. Setting ourselves up here, getting those weights up towards those shoulders. Oh, get that balance there. Jack just had a little wobble and step forward. So solid base, butt cheeks and abs. You guys are on. We bend, we extend. Nice and tight at that bottom position, powering up overhead. Palms towards each other at the bottom, turn away at the top. Stay tight, solid base, no flaring. Let's go. Big effort, crew. Jacks are getting slow here. We love to see it. That's where the magic happens. Into those money reps.
Oh.
Ooh, how many?
12 and 12.
Nice, good stuff.
Now I just don't want to fuck it up on the last one. Oh. All right, well, let's track either just that set or both sets. If you haven't done it yet, weight you did, reps you did, and then it should be a bloody 0 in that last one. Make sure it is. Don't just write it in. If it wasn't, next set, take it to 0, whether that's 12, 13, 15, 8, whatever it is, to as many as you can. With good form there. Oh. So I'm just going to go into a couple of little Cossacks side to side, get my hips loosened off in this minute and 20 seconds.
So I'm going to sit down in my low squat here, a couple of rocks side to side.
Start to loosen off because my adductors were sore for 4 days straight.
They really get you, hey.
That day after I was like, oh, I feel those a little bit. Second day I was like, oh my God, walking like a cowboy.
Yeah.
And then third day I was like, they still hurt. Fourth day I was like, this is not right. So I gave them a good stretch out and got them moving. And another workout helped those out. Is it okay to work out when you're sore?
Indeed, yes. Yeah.
So even though we're sore guys and you might not feel like going to the gym, especially if you're starting out or have been training really hard, check your nutrition, make sure you got your protein in, make sure you give yourself enough time between sessions and not overdoing it with other activities as well. But also make sure that we're not just not working out because we're sore, okay? You can get in, get warm, start moving and everything will feel a bit better. So you can push yourself through unless it's something that is affecting your form or crippling you. 15 seconds to go.
Last set here.
Last set, I'm really excited for these to be done.
Yeah.
12 is a lot.
It's a lot of reps,
I'd love to do 8 of these.
I'm doing 9 to 10.
Oh yeah.
I'm hanging around the low range. All right, crew, weights up. Let's finish it off strong. Go hard. Last time doing these, 100% effort, all right? Push, push, push. Make sure we don't have any arching on those last couple of reps, but let's push through all the way, okay? Keep that core on. We are pressing. We are bending back down to that bottom position. Stay tight. Close your eyes if you need to. Get in the zone. You got this. Come on. Go, Jack. Go, go, go. Up and out. Here we go. Suck it up. Hey, how many was that?
That was 8.5.
8.5.
I'm going to go back on. I want to give you guys at least 2 more. So I'm just going to shake the arms off, get back up, throw them up.
We call this little pause technique through the set. So a little pause set there. You have that little 10-second rest there, and then try and get an extra rep or 2 out to finish it off. Great way to finish, especially if you are working to that point of failing.
Yeah, and want us to get in the rep range.
That's it, boom, good stuff.
Oh, all right, fill that last one in, guys. Hopefully you found it as hard as I did. I got to 5 and I was like, holy shit. So guys, track that for me and we're gonna plan, fill in those 3 columns. Hopefully you got in the 3 sets of 12 or close with 0 in the tank. Oh, spice, spice, spice. Okay, from here, have a little look. Oh, we don't have to plan for next week.
No.
No, next week.
That's it.
Oh, a new program.
Yep.
Look out. It's going to be in the app, guys. You're listening to the Train Together podcast with Lana Parks and Jack Faulkner. Third exercise of the day. Okay, we've got our lateral lunge, and these really got me, as I said just before. So we're going to go into your 2 warm-up sets, whether it's 1 body weight, 1 weighted, 2 weighted, whatever you wrote in last week. I'm going to cruise into those now. I'm going to do 5 on each leg for both of my warm-up sets today. If you want to do more than that, feel free to do that. If we're talking ahead, just pause us and then get into it when we do, okay? So I'm going to talk you guys through whether you're doing your static ones to warm up, that's totally fine as well. You're going to go out to one side, your weaker side first, so you can knee out, bum back, lean over a little bit and really compress like a spring, coil up on that knee and then explode back to the side. Whichever variation you're doing, the moving or the static, when you've done your 5 to 7 or however many more you want to do, swap sides and now the other side, okay? You're trying to increase the range as you go through this first warm-up set. Boom.
Oh.
So hopefully you're feeling good. Hopefully everything is on plan.
Where did that bug come from?
It was behind the mirror. We got like this little wasp looking thing flying around the room here.
All right, if you have done your first warm-up effort there and you are going up to a weight now, you can add a weight in for your second warm-up effort. When you're holding that weight, guys, you can either hold it in the opposite hand to the leg that is stepping out and reach across the body, aiming towards the calf, ankle, or heel. Remember, it is getting down there because you are bending. You're not trying to over-rotate and reach. Or you can hold it like it is a big old goblet up at that chest, okay? So elbows will be tight there. Have a play around, see what you prefer.
And into your second
Let's do
warm-up
it.
set, okay? So using a weight or not, or just moving to that dynamic variation, whichever one you were doing, let's get it done. So reach, step, knee out, bum back, sink, explode back to the start, and swap. We don't need to spend time at the top, guys. Tap and go into that next one. Unless you need to stop and think about something, plan where you're going to step, just nail it, okay? Keep the flow, compress, explode back. 5 on each leg, flies by.
Good stuff. Ew, is that from you?
Maybe. Gross.
Sweaty. All right, crew. Take this time to have a little breather, grab out your working weight. Remember, if you are just doing the static effort here as well, keep pushing that range, keep feeling that stretch. Still think of the power and the drive out of that bottom position back to an extended knee. We're gonna get onto it.
Onto it, into it. Let's go.
Into it. 3
Okay.
working sets here, 7 to 10 reps.
3-minute timer, okay? So plenty of rest time, 7 to 10 on each leg. Start with the weaker one, push to 1 in the tank, I would say. If you want to go to 0, do it.
Woo.
And then match it on the strong side. Timer is coming on in 5 seconds time. Get yourself ready with your weight. We're on in 3, 2, and 1. That is us. Weak leg first. Step out, bum back, knee out, explode back to your starting point. Grab your weight comfortably. Get the depth. If you round your back a tiny bit, it's not the end of the world, but try and keep that flat back as you lean over. Nail the lateral drive. Focus now, get the same depth, work hard. Push towards your reps. Nailed it. And then we're going to go on to the second side in 5 seconds. 3, 2, and second side. Let's get it. Out we go. Bum back, knee out, compress, explode. Bum back, knee out, compress, explode. All right, I'm going to leave you to it. Let's get it done. Exhale on your drive up. Get low every time. Nail these money reps. Let's work. Nice. Boom. Smashed it. Nice work, guys. Good effort. If you're still going, that's all good as well. And then fill out for me. Okay, Lana's a bit puffed, so she's just going to have a little breather and talk you through it.
That's it, guys. They're hard, hey? Such a challenge, such a mental game on anything single-sided. You get through one side and then you go, fuck, I've got to do the other side too. All right, pop in what weight you just used there, guys. How many reps did you get out? Anything in the tank? We've still got plenty of time on the clock here, so chill out. Have a think about that set. Was it too hard? Was it too easy? It's week 6. We're not here to fuck spiders, so If you think you can go up, let's do it. Jack is absolutely smashing his reps out here.
Some weeks my range has been really good. Some I feel really tight in my right hip, but
Yeah,
this week is a tight week. This is what it is.
that's it.
Rolling with it, pushing at it. It's getting better as I work through. Hopefully yours are too. 40 seconds, okay? Little breather, little drink, whatever you need. Get yourself mentally prepared for this last set. Let's use 30
Last
seconds.
set?
Second set.
Second set. Don't do us dirty like that. Don't get me excited.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
All right, all right.
Okay, think about your weights. Get ready, 20 seconds until we are on. Peel yourself up off the floor if you're like Lana now, just having your rest down there.
Just crawling off the floor.
At least you know we're working hard and training together, guys.
I don't know if it's a good thing sitting down because everything kind of like,
Feel stiff on the way
Yeah.
up. It's like the hip thrust. I tell everybody to jump up and
Yeah.
walk around, but nobody does.
no.
All right, second working set. Let's go. Weak side first. Minimum 7. Push towards 10. Try and match or beat what you got in your first set. Find your flow. No time at the top. Cardio is going to work too in this one. Bum back, knee up, compress, explode. Really drive laterally, keeping your inside leg nice and long. Try not to let it bend. Control where that weight's going. Don't just reach with the body, okay? Compress on that leg to get low. When you've done your 10, we're going to go into the second side in 5 seconds. Big breath. 3, 2, and we are on to it. Okay, bum back, knee out, get low. Match the intensity of that first side. Or if you start to slow down, pick it up. Good. Dig deep for me now. That's it. I know they're getting hard, but these are the reps that count. Push through. Psych yourself up for these last couple, those money reps. Let's go. Nice work. Hopefully you are done like Lana. I'm feeling the burn like Lana. You got 1 minute and 50 seconds on the clock, just under 2 minutes. Have your breath, track, and then we'll get it done again.
Oh, the mental game is real there, guys. Good work. All right, let's pop in what weight we just did, how many reps we got out, and anything in this tank. We have one more set. How good. 1/3 and final effort of these lateral lunges, last one of the program. So let's get pumped. Plenty of time on the clock still, just over a minute. Enjoy your rest here. And then we're gonna go hard for that final effort. You can do it, Jack. Let's go.
Oh, 2 to go.
Nice. So guys, after this, we have our chest fly and our Russian twist. So if you don't have a bench around you, if you want to grab a bench out while you're resting here, get yourself ready for our chest fly next. Otherwise, as soon as you finish this next and final, third and final.
Now we're on
working
the
set
last
here,
one.
and that's what you're thinking. Grab yourself a bench and whatever weight you use for your Russian twist.
That's it. Cool, 30 seconds, okay? Breathe, bring that heart rate down. Feel free to get up and walk around if you were sat down before and it felt a bit rubbish getting up. Make sure you've got the weight there. If you got 10 each leg, you're like, you know what, there was some there. Go up, okay? Push yourself. Even if it means you only get 7, that's fine. Same range, work hard, 10 seconds on the clock.
That's it, guys. And if you feel like you've had enough here and you want to rest, that is fine. No, it's not. Absolutely not. We got one more set. Suck it up. Let's go. Let's get it done.
Alrighty, weight up.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Let's go. Alrighty, bum back, knee out, compress, explode. Nail every single rep for me. These are the ones that count, guys. Dig deep and explode up. Step, sink, explode. Keep that in your head. No resting at the top. Into that next one. Find that stretch, push to the end. Things you love to see. All right, absolutely grinding, guys. Second side coming on in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Exactly the same form. Trying to get that same depth, pushing into it. If you can get further, great. Work hard for us. Focus on the next rep. Next rep. Yes. Push to the end now.
I've burst a baby. I can do these reps.
Yeah, exactly. Mama's got this. Go team. Good, last drive. Hopefully that's 10 in the bag, or however many reps you did on that one. Love it, guys. You absolutely smashed it. No need to plan. All right, but have a little breather. If you need a bit longer, pause us. Grab your bench out. Okay, we're going to come in about... How long, Lana?
I'll have at least a minute rest.
How about 27 seconds of rest? And we're going to go in for our chest fly, Russian twist combo. Remember, the first chest fly is light, but the first Russian twist is heavy, okay? Then we go to our working weights from there, okay?
Boom.
See you in a sec.
You.
Let's go. You're listening to the Train Together podcast with Lana Parks and Jack Faulkner.
Alrighty, crew, it is superset time, so chest fly and Russian twist. We are doing a total of 3 sets here. Our first set is going to be that little bit on the lighter side for the chest fly, but the Russian twist we're going hard on for all 3 efforts. And then you can go up in weight for your second 2 chest fly sets, making them very challenging, okay? So minimal in the tank there. We're thinking 1 rep. All right, crew, so if you aren't set up there, if you don't have your equipment out, your bench and whatever you are using for your Russian twist, whether it's a plate, a ball, you name it, pause this now, set yourself up. We're gonna get into our first effort here. So sitting on the edge of that bench, we're gonna roll on back, get those weights up over your hands, palms towards each other. Set your base up, so feet are back, glutes are engaged, big proud chest, we've got that arch. So keeping those shoulders set back and down, we want to open up into our V position, keep those hands wide as we bend into our big wide W there. So hands are staying wider than those elbows. We're searching for the stretch and we're keeping that chest sticking up nice and proud here. So we want that stretch, then squeeze out of that chest. Get your reps out here, guys. We are counting towards 10 reps, okay? Breathing in on the way down, hold the breath out of that bottom position. You may remember you need that little turn away of the palms at the bottom position if you're niggly through the shoulders at all. If not, just keep those palms towards each other. Stay tight. Keep those shoulder blades set back and down. We open wide, we squeeze back up and out. Bending elbows towards the floor. You got it, guys. Pushing through the floor. We should pretty much be there. 10 reps in the baggy bag. All right, up to our, or down to, I should say, Russian twist. So we are working our core here. First things first, we want to lean back to get that core firing. Then we're adding our rotation or our twist. Elbows stay tight here, crew, and then really work through those shoulders, rotating, squeezing through the obliques on the side of our core. Getting those reps out, 20 to 30 here. So counting 1, 2, or 3, 4, 5, 15, 20, 18.
Oh, you're the worst.
Oh no,
26.
You can do it, you can do it. Keep breathing, keep squeezing. Almost there, guys. Boom. Round 1, done.
In the baggy, things you love to see. All right, change that chest fly weight up. Okay, you've got just under 1.5 minutes on the clock. Oh, breathe. Track that first superset. Chest fly, scroll down. Russian twist. So it's really likely you're going up in the chest fly because that's what we planned for. But for the Russian twist, if you got 30 in that first set and it felt pretty good, then feel free to go up and make it harder. Now, other ways to make it harder are by going slower when we're really turned round, or moving the weight a little bit further away from the body because we're going to have a bit more leverage and make us work harder with the obliques to turn back. Cool. 45. I'm going to jump back into our second set there, okay? So hard on the flies, hard on the Russian twists. Let's get ourselves ready to roll. Cool, so make sure you're ready, guys. You've got 15 seconds. Weights up. Roll yourself back. We're going to be on in 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it done. So lie back, palms face each other, shoulders back and down, feet come back with us. V shape, big breath in, W shape, stretch, exhale, come back up, but keep the chest out. Repeat. Make sure you get your V first before we start to bend. If you start to bend too early, it's going to be too easy, okay? You're not going to get the stretch that we want.
Good work, crew. Keep counting those reps, controlling into that bottom position, powering up and out, all right? Take your time there. Reset once you get to the top if you need. So if you feel like those shoulders are starting to creep on up, if you're losing that set down through those lats, lock back into place, off you go again. Getting it done, guys. We're looking solid. We're staying strong here. Big squeeze. Should feel that chest really working towards the end there. From there, straight down into your Russian twist, guys. Let's get it done. Straight on.
Straight down. You don't want to give us a little break?
Nope. Straight on. Let's go, go, go. 20 or 30 reps there. You got it. Big rotations. Breathe. Squeeze. Rotate. Stay tight. Don't just take that weight side to side. Make sure those shoulders are rotating as well. Do the work to squeeze the core. Minimize the pedaling through your legs. You got it, crew. Fight for it. Lean back that bit more if you've started creeping up. Staying strong here. How many are you at, Jack?
23.
Hey, good work. Keep working, guys. Staying strong. We're close to the end there. Last couple of reps out.
Oh, my shoulders. My obliques are there,
Yeah.
but my shoulders just from the shoulder press and the flies. I'm burning. Oh.
Burn, baby. Burn.
Minute on the clock now, guys, before our third and final set. So, track for me, log everything. All 3 columns. Sorry if I just nudged my mic. Take note of where it felt hard, where you think you could improve in that next set. I really want you guys to get out into that V shape with the arms before you start to bend in this set. If you did that and it immediately got too hard, then I would love for you to make it lighter in this next one, okay? Oh, 25 seconds. I feel like I'm gonna blink and it's gone. Lanzi is going nice, slow, controlled, big stretch of those pecs every single time. And she's pretty much at failure there. I love it. Okay, 15 seconds, crew. I am sweating.
It's really feeling like week 6 right now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm scared for these push-ups next.
Oh, but we got one more set and then pushies.
That's it, that's it.
And we're
We're
outta
so
here,
close,
crew.
guys. You guys are absolutely smashing it. That is the clock again. You got it, let's go. So third and final effort here. Stay strong, sitting on the edge of the bench, rolling on back.
Do not rush your reps, crew. Get your V shape and your W shape. Arch your back, set the shoulders. Think about drawing back in with the pecs. Try and make every rep a good one. Focus on the next rep. Don't get caught up in the numbers, okay? Now the form. Breathe in, stretch the chest. Expand, exhale, get tight.
That's it, crew. Keep breathing. Working hard here. Big open up there. Chest stays up and through. You got it. Let's stay strong. Don't let go, okay? Hold that tension. Stay tight. You got this. Woo.
10 in the bag. Oh, I'm going to have 10 seconds before I go to my Russian twist. Just so the shoulders don't burn up quite as much and I can really focus on those obliques. Come and work with me.
You got it, guys. Russian twist. Big efforts here.
3, 2, and let's go. Shoulders twist. Abs on. Feet together, knees together, lean back. Turn the shoulders hard. Squeeze. Stay solid.
All right, guys, that's it. Getting it done. Breathe and squeeze. This is your last effort here. A couple more, so push through all the way. As many reps as you can. If you get to the 30 and you want to keep going, go for gold. You can do it. Keep pushing. Rotate. Stay tight. You got it. You got it. Feel that burn. We love the burn. Whoa.
Motherfuckers.
Big grind.
Oh. Man, it feels good to be done with those. Absolutely love it, guys. Oh, we got one more set of push-ups. You have got this, crew. So track that last one for me. Fill in all 3 columns for both exercises. Damn, they were hard. I felt the burn in the chest. Pumping the shoulders. Obliques on fire. Oh, alrighty. We're going to move on to our push-ups, crew. We're going to pretty much get straight into it. You're listening to the Train Together podcast with Lana Parks and Jack Faulkner.
All right, crew, you have done it. You've made it. We are at our final effort, week 6.
Boom.
Push-ups. It is one set, as many reps as you can here, guys. We are absolutely maxing out. Jack is going to train together with you to get this last
Of course
effort
he
out.
is. Of course he is.
Yeah, right?
If
Or
I
you
go
wanna
too
beat
fast,
it?
you're going to hear it in my mic, so it's going to make me slow down a little bit, which is good. Alrighty, so if you are working on the bar, make sure you got that set up. If you need a couple of seconds to do that, feel free to pause us. Load yourself up, get ready to roll. My goal is to get as close to 20 as possible with a 15 on my back.
Ooh. All right, guys, we want to see range of motion, no half reps. All right, chest to floor. When you're in that plank position, hands over shoulders, then stick that chest out all the way in between hands. So if you're in that bottom position with the elbows bent, chest is between hands and then head is forward, all right? Nice brace through that core. Let's go hard. Get it done. Here we go. We are working. Get those reps out. Full range of motion, powering up and out. Stay tight through that core here. Let's get it done. Be consistent here. We want quality reps. If you need a second at the top to take a breather, lock it on, stay tight. Let's go. All the way through here. Yeah, you've got it. Take your time. Do not drop. Go, go, go. Fight for it. We love that slowness that's going to come through. Suck it up. Let's get it done. All the way. Oh, how many was that?
16, 15 and a bit. Oh.
Nice, guys. You are done and dusted. I am signing off here. I'm going to get mine out. Going for 20 reps.
Boom, big 2-0. Reckon she can get it, crew? I told her she had to have weight on the back. She refused.
I'm going to try and match the 20.
Love it. Match or beat. Let's get it done, crew. Thank you very much for training with us. It's been an absolute pleasure. We will see you for the next program in the future.
That's it. Stay tuned. Follow us on socials, Insta, TikTok, all that fun stuff.
Let's go. You.